German Chancellor bags a prestigious award for her handling of the economic and migrant crises, despite both issues hitting her popularity hard at home. The French couple donate their family's World War II medals to the parents of a Russian soldier who called in an airstrike on his own position in Syria as it was being overrun by Islamic State. And activists have launched 2 petitions, which will soon be handed to the U.S. Defense Secretary to release a Guantanamo Bay detainee who has spent 14 years locked up without charge or trial. This is RT National Live from Moscow. I'm Marina Joshi. Welcome to the program. Angela Merkel has followed in the footsteps of figures including Nelson Mandela and the Dalai Lama after receiving the prestigious 4 Freedoms Award in the Netherlands on Thursday.
A rare combination of strong morals and character makes you an effective politician and an inspiring leader.
Thank you very much.
The annual award is given to those who have shown a commitment to the principles set out by former U.S. President Franklin Roosevelt in his historic 1941 speech. Laura Smith has more.
She's receiving this medal. She joins the ranks of some of the most distinguished leaders and peacemakers in the world, people like the Dalai Lama, Nelson Mandela, Kofi Annan, for example. So this award may raise some eyebrows, given the criticism that Merkel has been facing both at home and abroad lately. Let's look at the reasons that she's being awarded this medal. Firstly, it's for the way that she handled the refugee crisis, the foundation says. Of course, she opened Germany's borders, issued a welcome to one and all to come into Germany. But the success of that strategy is increasingly being thrown into doubt. There's huge tension on Europe's borders at the moment.
Those who flee war, misery, political oppression, we're responsible for helping them, whether we want to or not.
Merkel, we love Merkel.
Why?
Because she loves we.
The second reason that the foundation decided to award Merkel this prize is for what it calls her crucial role in managing the European Union's financial crisis. There again, not a resounding success. Of course, there have been multiple bailouts to debt-stricken European countries, which have led to severe austerity in those countries and massive public outrage.
Germany's efforts are directed towards Greece remaining in the Eurozone. We want the people of Greece, like the people in Ireland, Spain and Cyprus, to have the prospect of a better future.
This 4 Freedoms Medal is awarded for protecting 4 human rights, and they are freedom of worship, freedom from want, from fear, and also freedom of speech. And here again, you've guessed it, Merkel's in a bit of trouble. She recently agreed to a request by the Turkish President Erdogan to prosecute a German comedian for writing an insulting poem about him. Now, it's worth pointing out that this is within German law. It's a criminal offence there to insult a foreign leader. And Erdogan says that he is offended. But again, it's a big blow to Merkel's approval rating at home.
Mr. Erdogan is limiting free speech in Germany with Mrs. Merkel's help.
Jan Böhmermann is Germany's most innovative and indeed most daring comedian. If he were to be charged, there would no doubt be widespread outrage.
Now, he has been dubbed the Russian Rambo by the Western media. Young soldier Alexander Prohorenko was killed when he called in an airstrike on his own position after being surrounded by Islamic State in Syria. Many people are hailing the 25-year-old a hero. Adding to that status has been a transcript circulating online claiming to reveal the last words of the soldier. However, it's not been possible to authenticate the recording.
I'm surrounded. They're outside. I don't want them to take me hostage. Conduct the airstrike. They'll make a mockery of me and this uniform. I want to die with dignity and take these bastards with me. Please, it's my last wish. Conduct the airstrike. They'll kill me either way.
Please confirm your request.
They're outside. This is the end, Commander. Thank you. Tell my family and my country I love them. Tell them I was brave and I fought till the end. Please take care of my family. Avenge my death. Goodbye, Commander. Tell my family I love them.
What a true hero. R.I.P.
R.I.P. brother, we shall not forget your sacrifice.
This is so sad. It made me actually cry all the way through the wedding video. Rest in peace, true hero. Very brave. Condolences to the wife and remaining family.
Got all teary-eyed reading this. I truly hope his family is taken care of. What an incredibly unselfish and amazing hero this guy is.
The story struck a chord with the media and social network users, but one French couple was so moved by the soldier's bravery they decided to send their family's World War II medals to his grieving relatives. They sent a letter to the Russian embassy in France explaining they were devastated by the death of Lieutenant Prohorenko. The couple called him a hero and said they are thinking of his family.
This elderly couple from a small French town have never been to Russia, but they have a Russian flag outside their front door. They made it by adapting a French flag, which is also blue, white and red, in tribute to a Russian soldier who died in the Syrian city of Palmyra.
What he did was truly heroic. The man gave his life for his country.
25-year-old Special Forces Lieutenant Alexander Prohorenko was on a reconnaissance mission in Palmyra, seeking out targets for Russian bombing raids against Islamic State. But when he found himself surrounded by the jihadists and facing certain capture, he called in an airstrike on himself.
I wonder what he was thinking at that moment. He must have told himself, I have to destroy those terrorists. Was he thinking about his own life? I don't think so. I'm sure he was thinking of his family.
Prohorenko was proclaimed a hero of the Russian Federation after his death. But now his pregnant wife and parents have received 2 more awards from this couple. Outraged at the French media's silence about what the young officer did, they decided to send their families treasured military honors from the Second World War, including a rare Legion of Honor medal.
Honestly, I couldn't hide my emotions. It brought me to tears.
The Russian ambassador in Paris says many French citizens share the grief of the hero's family. The embassy has been receiving letters and money from all over France, an act of solidarity between 2 nations that are fighting a common enemy. Marie van Oshna, RT.
Meanwhile, conflict between the Syrian army and al-Nusra continues in northern Latakia. We can now show you new footage from the region.